From the safety of the bushes, the pups watch intently. This is a good opportunity to observe the adults at work. The wildebeest are nervous. They've had run-ins with wild dogs before, and it rarely ends well for them. It's a tense standoff. Meanwhile, Tandy is doing what Tandy does best. She's exploring, off on her own, completely unaware of the volatile situation, only 30 yards away. If the herd were to get spooked and stampede, she could easily be caught in their path and trampled. The wildebeest make a move, but it's in the opposite direction. And the dogs let them go. Still oblivious to the danger she was in, Tandy continues her exploration. She was lucky this time. A warthog is a much more manageable size, though by no means easy prey. Well armed with teeth and tusks, they've been known to injure predators twice their size. But the babysitters can't resist a chase, and they abandon their post. This time, Tandy notices something's up and scampers back to join the safety of the litter. Now the pups are completely on their own, for the first time in their lives. The warthog's little legs can't outstrip the dog's athletic strides. 200 yards from the den, they bring him down. But this time, instead of dragging the carcass to the pups, the babysitters fetch their little charges and escort them to the kill. It's the furthest they've ever been from home. And it's the last big step before being allowed to join the adults on a hunt. Turning up to a kill is one thing. Actually making one is quite another. The pups will need to be committed team players if they're going to graduate as hunters in this pack. And for wayward Tandy, that might be asking a lot. The pack's strength comes from its unity. Wild dogs are remarkable for their tight, complex social structure. But unlike the hyena clan, it's based not on fear and dominance, but on play and submission. They are the least aggressive of all canines. The alpha pair lead the pack, but don't dominate it. Their strong bonds are constantly reaffirmed by greeting ceremonies, where even the alpha dogs act submissively to the others. It keeps the team together, ready to hunt and feed as a pack. Scent plays an important role in bonding the pack too. The dogs have scent glands on their anuses, genitals, and faces, which they use to communicate age, health, and status. When one dog urinates, pack members roll in it to acquire the same smell. As a result, the dogs have a very strong body odor, and any that get separated from the pack can find their way back by tracking the family smell. Unlike the hyenas, and indeed most mammals, it's female wild dogs that must leave their home pack to breed. When Tandy and Lula reach sexual maturity in about 18 months, they'll strike out on their own to form a new pack with unrelated males and have pups of their own. The bonds they create with their new family will be just as strong as the old ones. While the pups and their babysitters digest their warthog, the alpha male and the rest of the Mopane pack are a mile away at the Luangwa River. They traveled here in the cool of the morning and are reluctant to move again now in the hottest part of the day. Wild dogs are crepuscular, which means they're most active during the twilight hours, preferring to hunt at dawn and dusk, then rest up during the day. But their downtime is about to end. The hyena matriarch has led some of the Ukuo clan down to the river. It's the first time the Mopane pack have seen their new neighbors up close. There are at least as many hyenas here as there are dogs. Spotted hyenas are the largest of the 4 hyena species, some up to 5 feet long. Even the largest dog falls 2 feet short of that. The pack is outweighed and outgunned. If it comes to a fight, the dogs don't stand a chance. The alpha dog makes the smart choice and surrenders the pack's spot on the beach to the matriarch. But when one door closes, another often opens. Forced to keep moving, the roaming Mopane pack stumbles on the remains of a leopard kill. There's enough left to take home to feed the pups. But the carcass is upwind of the hyenas, and the stench of rotting meat also alerts them. Scraps missed by the dogs stop them in their tracks, but not for long. If the dogs can make a quick getaway, they might escape with the kill. But the hyenas can see a better meal. Once again, the dogs have no choice but to capitulate. It's the second time the Mopane pack has had to give ground to its new neighbors. Now, each species shows its nature. Defeated but still united, the dogs head off together. While the hyena that emerged with the spoils refuses to share a single bite. While the matriarch hyena and her cronies wreak havoc with the dogs, back at clan headquarters, there are rumbles in the ranks.
Hey Love Nature fans, be sure to like and subscribe to catch all our wild animal stories. Get closer to nature right here on YouTube.